Hello lads, Rad Performance here. So we laid down 3 coats of Eastwood's Boulevard Black single stage on this Camaro bumper. If you've been following along the series, you'll know that we have repainted this whole car and did a backyard restoration. We are so happy that you guys are with us for what is just about one of the final installments on this paint series. This bumper was, I believe, the second to last item that we painted in Eastwood's single stage Boulevard Black. We were really impressed with how this came out that we just had to sit back and admire it the night of paint. So sit back, relax, and make sure to like the video, comment what you guys think, and subscribe to the channel. Please know that there's so much more to come on this 84 Z28 and the other projects as well. This is not the last. This is only just the first paint project that we are doing here on Rad Performance. So sit back, relax, and we're going to show you guys once again how we're laying it down on Rad Performance. So we did 2 coats?
2 full coats.
2
3
full
on the
coats,
Bondo.
3 if you count the
3 on the Bondo.
how we
the
bonded
Bondo
the-
has 3 coats.
Yeah.
This is 3 coats, this is 3 coats, but the whole bumper is 2.
So there you have it, guys. U-Pole high build primer. So if you'll notice, this is our front urethane bumper. This is off a newer Camaro, 85 to like 92. If you notice, we have it all nice and prepped, ready to go. I'm going to walk you guys how we did it. We used the nice soft block 600 grit. Then we stepped it up to the purple Scotch. Bright purple is a very important color because that is finishing. If you use gray or red, it's going to be too coarse and it's not going to be what you're looking for. But right now we got this just about good to go. Obviously we sanded it with 320 and did all the prep work, sanding it down before we hit it with the primer. We have Eastwood's 2K high build primer, as well as we also used U-Pole number 5, which I had in another video explaining the U-Pole primer. Very good 1K product, but you guys can go watch that video if you're interested in that as well. Alrighty guys, so you'll hear our dialogue just going along in the background, but basically you're gonna see bro over here shooting it down. Now we like to start doing the intricate curves, coves, whatever you like to call it, basically the hard stuff like where the headlights are. These are very intricate and they're very tight corners to be spraying paint, and basically when you're inside of these tight corners you really want to watch because you're prone to getting runs, and obviously it's just not a natural position for your hand to be shooting at. You're gonna have to obviously turn. You're gonna have to learn how to shoot in an unconventional way. It's not like you're just gonna be holding the gun straight and going down and back, down and back. You have to be comfortable turning the gun, trigger control, and basically getting it inside of all the nooks and crannies of your irregular bumper or whatever you might be painting that isn't exactly a flat panel. So once again, this is Eastwood's Boulevard Black single stage urethane. We painted this on a hot day and we were giving it, you'll hear us mention, 45-minute windows for dry time. This is just the first coat. The first coat, you want to make sure you put it on not too thick, not too heavy, because it's just the base. It can be a little bit blotchy. It doesn't have to be heavy and wet. That'll come later when you start layering on your second and your third coats. Make sure your guys' mixing ratios are proper, taking into consideration if you're using reducer. We did use reducer because once again it was a very hot day, so all that stuff does factor in your mixing ratios. Make sure you're mixing it properly, and then also make sure you're giving it proper time in between your paint coats 1, 2, and 3. Basically, you don't want to paint too quickly one coat over the other, because if you end up doing that, what's going to happen is you're going to get something called solvent pop. In a nutshell, that is whenever your paint doesn't fully finish drying and there's going to be bubbles underneath the layers because you didn't give it enough time. So basically you're better off going a little bit longer as opposed to trying to lay it down too quick in like 30-minute windows, or possibly even less would just be way too short. So you want to give it time, let it fully dry, and make sure you're maintaining a good distance away and you're just laying it down like a machine, back and forth, back and forth. That's really all there is to it. This is a repetition thing, guys. You're not going to be great your first time, but the whole thing is just about trying. Once again, guys, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This is the first, but it will not be the last. Please let us know in the comments what you want to see more of. We have, I think at the moment, somewhere between 6 to 10 project cars in the lineup. There's so much coming your way, guys. I can't even begin to describe it to you. It kind of mind boggles me. I have my projects, I have other projects that people want me to work on for them, and to be honest, we're just really excited heading into 2026 because it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, he was just a little too close over there. Yeah, we'll see. We may have to wet sand him.
We're going to do 45 minutes on top. So that is enough.
We all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything?